In the second part of this building materials course, we have been talking about lots of properties of building products. These 3 pages can be a summary, a small summary, and we can use this list in order to remember which properties we should consider during the selection of building products in the design stage. Let's have a small exercise. Let's say that we designed this building here, and we want that it's going to look like this. It's going to be used as a cold storage unit of a restaurant, and we are at the point that we need to decide about the product of this facade. And we shouldn't forget that all the design processes should start with the environmental analysis, environmental factors. Let's imagine that this place where the building will be constructed gets lots of sunlight during the whole year, lots of direct sunlight. It's a very hot climate area. The air temperatures are high during the summer and many months of the year. Also, it gets a really high rate of precipitation, rain, with lots of humidity, relative humidity there. These are the findings of our environmental analysis. So, which properties should we consider when we are deciding, when we are choosing a proper product for this facade? First of all, we have to consider the visual properties, of course. We have a definite size, form, color, glossiness, texture, and transparency for this material. We need to consider our material options, product options, and choose the closest one for our aesthetical preferences. After that, we also know that it's going to be solid. We need to consider if it's going to be anisotropic or anisotropic. The porosity is really important here, because we are going to use the building as a storage unit, and there is lots of humidity, and there is lots of rain there. So we need to look for the compactness ratio, porosity, and void ratio of our options. Also, the properties related to heat are really important here. If we want to use this building unit as a cold storage unit, and if the climate is really hot, then we don't want a really high thermal conductivity, or we don't want lots of expansions or fractures due to thermal stress. So we can use this table here in order to consider our options and choose the best option for us. Also, if there is rain and humidity, we need to consider the properties related to water and humidity, like the capillarity, diffusion resistance, swelling, and shrinkage. The compressive and tensile strength of the options will be important. If there is the risk of impact, we need to consider the impact resistance and elasticity and stiffness of our choices. All the physical chemical properties are important here. Also, we need products which can be cleaned easily, which can be repaired, and our options should have a really long lifetime. It can be recycled after use stages.